Dear Bhagwan, would you please clarify the terms mind, ego, self, authentic self, inauthentic self, conscious mind and unconscious mind, Bhagwan?
The mind is the flow of thought from the past through the present into the future. The self is the sense of separation we have. When you become awakened, fully awakened, the self goes away. The ego is the psychological self which plays the 6 games, like I am right, you are wrong, dominating or refusing to be dominated. All these games are played by the ego. Very often we find the inauthentic self is what is at play. Very often we find what is playing is the inauthentic self. Like for example, someone comes home whom you do not like, but you say nice sweet things and welcome the person. That is the inauthentic self. The authentic self is, it says I do not like the person. That is the authentic self. But talking sweet and welcoming the person is the inauthentic self. If you observe very closely, you would find that very often what is active is the inauthentic self. Whether relating to your friends or colleagues or even with your family members, very often the inauthentic self is at play. If you observe your authentic self, then things will begin to change. You should not control your inauthentic self. Then you would be in sure trouble. But merely be aware of what is going on inside. That is your authentic self. If you do not like your boss, you should not tell your boss, boss, I do not like you. You must say sweet things. Be inauthentic. But be aware as to what is really going on inside. But if you are awakened, you can be fully authentic. If you are not awakened and you try to be authentic, you would surely be in trouble.
Dear Lord, the Oneness Village is being designed in Hungary. We have the land, the main architect. Could you please tell us why is it important for a country to have an awakened Oneness Village, Bhagwan?
If you have a Oneness Village and you have all awakened people living there, then this group of people would affect the consciousness of the people of Hungary. The level of consciousness of the Hungarian people would start going up. As conscious levels go up, problems start coming down. Problems arise from lower levels of consciousness. Lower levels of consciousness which created the problems cannot solve it. Therefore, consciousness levels have to go up. Then all problems like